Hey, what's up, guys? So, the hush money case against Donald Trump finally went to the jury today, and now the jury will get to decide his fate, and the rest of us will have to just play the waiting game. So, if he's convicted on these 34 counts of trying to falsify business records to allegedly cover up an affair that he had with a porn star, he could go to prison, but legal experts don't think he will, considering that he's 77 years old and doesn't have a criminal record. So these are felonies, by the way, but they are low level felonies. So he'll likely get probation or house arrest or something less restrictive like that. He likely won't be thrown in the slammer. But there are still interesting questions if he does get a conviction, like will the Secret Service protect him while he's in prison? Will he get to hit the campaign trail while he's maybe on house arrest or something like that? And yes, by the way, constitutional experts seem to believe that he will, or I guess anyone who is elected president can serve from prison. So, considering that he has three more criminal trials ahead of him, it is very possible that we have a president serve from prison, which would just be kind of wild. That'd be like something out of a freaking movie or something. Anyway, so closing arguments, they went down on Tuesday. They took all damn day. We had a defense lawyer, Todd Blanche. He went up there for a long time. And for some reason, I don't know why, but for some reason, like here in New Mexico, it's the prosecution's case, right? Like the prosecution's burden of proof. So they usually go first in the closing arguments, and then the defense goes, and then the prosecution will have a chance to rebut that. But in this case, every state is different. Every state has their own criminal justice system and their own rules and all that stuff. So in this case, the defense went first, and which is not what I'm used to. But anyways, they went first. Defense lawyer Todd Blanche, he threw a bunch of shade, if you will, at the prosecution star witness Michael Cohen. Michael Cohen was this prosecution star witness. He's the one who went up there and testified that it was he who made these payments to porn star Stormy Daniels in order to keep her quiet about an affair that they had back in 2006 at a celebrity golf tournament. This happened in 2016, this whole cover up stuff, because they were trying to cover up anything, any kind of bad press or anything negative for the 2016 presidential election, which Trump went on to win. So he called Michael Cohen a liar, saying that he was hell bent on revenge, all this kind of stuff, which, in fairness, Michael Cohen kind of has been hell bent on revenge. But also, in fairness, he did do some prison time for crimes that had to do with Trump and campaign finance stuff. That's a whole different thing. Anyways, Michael Cohen's a liar. He even calls Michael Cohen the gloat, the greatest liar of all time, instead of the goat. So, you know what? I gotta hand it to these Trump guys, man. I mean, these nicknames are fucking killing it. Sleepy Joe, Crooked Hillary, Michael Cohen the gloat. So there was an interesting moment in the courtroom where Blanche told the jury not to throw Trump in jail, in prison, over the things that Michael Cohen said. Now that is a big no-no, because you're not supposed to tell the jury or let the jury ponder the consequences of their actions. Todd Blanche used to be a prosecutor. He is no doubt a very experienced attorney, so it's hard to believe that that was kind of a slip up or an accident. And the judge didn't buy that either. The judge scolded him for saying that and said it's hard to believe that that was an accident. And unfortunately, those are the kind of games you see play out in the courtroom between these attorneys, where I believe that Blanche knew exactly what he was doing, but he was taking the risk of getting chewed out by the judge just to get into the jury's mind, right? Now, although he wasn't supposed to do that, he still said it, and the jury might ponder that as they go back into deliberation. That's why you're not supposed to do that. As far as whether they'll come back with guilty or not guilty, I mean, I just don't know. We don't have cameras in the courtroom like we normally do. Like, we were able to watch some big trials, right? Like OJ, even the Derek Chauvin trial, the officer who killed George Floyd. We were able to watch those and kind of follow along with the trial exactly as it played out. But now we just have to go with the media who's in the courtroom, and we just can't see exactly how things are playing out with our own eyes. So I can't predict how strong the evidence is or anything like that. So I have no idea which way the jury is going to go on this one. Again, we just have to wait. That's the thing that kind of sucks about a trial, about when it goes back to The jury is that you just have to wait because it could come at any moment. You know what I mean? So as a reporter, I remember just like hanging out in the courthouse, just waiting for that verdict, man. There is a lot of evidence. They did go home for the day today on Wednesday, so they'll come back Thursday. There's a lot of evidence. I mean, there's 6 weeks of testimony to consider, financial records, all that kind of boring stuff. So they're not going to come back with this one this week, is what I predict. I'm guessing next week, if anything, maybe even longer. It's just a lot to ponder. I mean, they're already asking for transcripts from past testimony, so it might take a while. So get comfortable, folks. Donald Trump, I'm sure, is just on the edge of his seat. But anyways, I just wanted to let you guys know that it went back to a jury. So now we just all have to play the waiting game, and you know I will be all up that verdict's ass when it comes back. So stay tuned. Until next time, I'll catch you guys later. Peace.